Nothing is better than doing something for 50 days in a row. 50 days in a row of blueprinting. I'm so excited. I have myself 48 inches of water. I've taken off my pajamas because it was hot. I'm still wearing shorts. You don't have a lot of context. And I cannot wait to battle back in. Two big goals that we have. One, we hope that we can get into the class because I now know how to do math. I now know... Ouch. I know how to do math. I know what all the flags of the countries are and what their names are. I know how to speak Erasmus. I know how to say I'm a big boy. That would be, I'm a boy-am. I'm a new big boy. I'm a Nev boy-am is what I am, Sam. So, let me go ahead and first get my money, honey. And the other one is that we have checked into the coat check an archive key for a filing cabinet. And I can't wait. Oh! Rooms will be more likely to contain dig spots. Don't need the shelter. Which 3 sanctum keys do you have? Well, we have 1, 2, and 4. We have the first sanctum key that was achieved by getting to room 46. We have the second sanctum key that was from the vault. Third sanctum key is high above all the clocks. I still think that's the den. Fourth sanctum key is below the docks. We did that on the day where we wound up with like 38 keys. And I just went down there and opened up everything and wound up getting the sanctum key. There was a puzzle down there. It didn't matter. I opened up every single thing. Let's see. Key 5. I don't even know what that would be. It's like the king on the throne. Number 6 is in a station left by one of your own. Which could be this archive key. Could be. Number 7 is if you draft it late, the major key is it. So I think that you need to draft the music room on the 9th rank. Who knows if that's right. Or maybe it's draft the music key on the 7th rank. Because it's the 7th key, it's at the 7th rank. Okay, that's another one. The 8th one is I already have access to the 8th sanctum key. I just don't know what to do with it. Because I absolutely one-shot the gallery with no helps. I'm just going to get the special items because I'm a coward. Give me that. Rudor 10010 says, it hurt me when your auto-open thing didn't open. Yes, indeed. By the way, this game makes me really want to just make a 3D environment that you can walk around in. Because it's just so fun to walk around in this place. It's cowardice about special items. I'm not trying to do anything clever, is what it is. You know what? This is as good a place as any for a dark room. Why not? Let's get those red rooms out of the way, baby. Why not? I'd love to spend a gem, huh? Conservatory! Woo! Dude, yes! I was hoping it. Trollinger says, you smashing this with 0 notes. Me wonder if you have some kind of photographic memory. So, like... Oh yeah, there's one thing that I wanted to remember from this. The ladyship's chamber from south-facing doors. So that's good. So if I get the magnifying glass, I can enter from that side. So, to be rather clear... Passageway I might want to make common. That would be really good to have. I don't see photorealistically when I close my eyes. but I have good recall of information. I actually realize I don't know the difference between this, because, like, there's photographic, as in when you close your eyes, you see things that are photorealistic. I'm more on that end, but not all the way. I need to, like, try and think and construct it in my brain. Which I feel like is different from, can you remember every single thing that's ever happened to you? And I don't know what the term is for those. But I'm less good at the visualizing with perfect visual clarity, although I'm pretty good. But I have good recall. This seems fine. So I'm going to make this commonplace, because now I actually have the opportunity to draft the bookstore more often. Bookshop only draftable from the library. So now I can just draft a bookshop a lot. That's excellent news. And therefore, I can come up with plans where if I have a glut of cash, like if I open a vault, it's already commonplace? Whatever. It's not like I care. Take a look. It's in a nook. Drunken Bars have been following the lore at all? I have been. My current understanding of the lore is loosely that we... Oh! Parlor o'clock! My loose understanding of the lore is that in these 7 realms, this area used to be Orinda Ares. And there was some group whose name I don't know. Probably the Red Guard, but I don't know if the Red Guard is like a subgroup of the overall faction. But the Red Guard, is probably how I'll refer to them now, basically threw an uprising and a young prince, I think it's Prince Leeson, or something like that, Prince Liam Neeson, was like leading this rebellion. People were rallying behind him, and he died. And then General Teskin led the Reds to overtake Orinda Ares and make it Fen Ares. And Baron Sinclair, the person whose manor that we're in, Baron Sinclair created this elaborate puzzle scheme for us. I don't want to call it defector, but my understanding is that our mother, Marigold, we left Marigold to join the Red Guard. We were sucked up by this rebellion. And now that Baron Sinclair has passed away, he's left us with the ability to not just get his fortune, his estate, but has left all these clues and hints. And it makes me think that Marigold didn't disappear. Marigold was smuggled and hidden away by Baron Sinclair. I literally do not care at all about anything of that anymore, because I'm in my favorite room. One of the other boxes is true. Okay. Now, I just want to observe, this is false. This could mean okay, so this is a logical error that I almost made. If it said only one of the other boxes is true, the negation of this would include they're both false or they're both true. But this just says one of the other boxes is true. Assume the other boxes are true. Well, then this statement would be true. Because, you know, if there were 40 other boxes and they were all true, yeah, one of the other boxes is true. It's a true statement. So this says the gems are in the other box with a true statement. This is the only true box. Okay. One of the other boxes is true. You know what? Let's start with this one. This is the only true box. Assume for a moment this is true. All right, well, automatically we know these are both false. Let's see if we hit a contradiction. The gems are in the other box with a true statement. So, if this statement were true, we immediately have a contradiction with the first presumption. So this is false, right? The gems are in the other box with true statements. One of the other boxes is true. Then this would be a true statement, which is another contradiction. So this can't be true. Because if this is true, immediately this is true, which is a contradiction. So this is definitively a false statement. Is the only true box? False! Okay. Now, for a moment, let's assume that this is a false statement. Don't care what it is. One of the other boxes is true, well, then this would be a false statement, and that would be another kind of contradiction. We know that this is false, and if this is false, we create a contradiction. So this has to be true. One of the other boxes is true, then this one is true. The gems are in the other box with a true statement. This is the other box with a true statement. My favorite thing in all the whole wide world is the parlor room. That's all I ever want to do. Observatory is generally pretty good. Oh, I thought that was a shadow. I literally was looking around, I was like, where the hell is this key shadow coming from? Sail. Southern Cross. What? Dead ends and the Southern Cross? What? That's awesome. I was like about to be like, oh, I don't want that Draxus action happening, that's for sure. My audio's been skipping just a wee bit today. Okay. So now, this is a really good example of what I was speaking of earlier. Now we can get the library, because the library can be connected to the bookshop. Oh, I love this. So we know that this squiggle is red. That's what this means in this sigil. This is the flag of Fenares. This is a militaristic society. I don't know what the weather is based upon these tines, and I don't know what the placement necessarily means. There she is, Samantha Hayes. It's not. That's Mama Marigold. You can see because she's wearing the same pendant. So the main thing that we're eager to draft is a library. This was not even in the cards for us for a moment. Andrew Bull says, if you tried the daily web game called Clues by Sam, it feels to me like a bit similar in logical reason to the parlor game. I've never even heard of that, but I like my daily games. Always draw a tunnel while drafting in this room, huh? I can just go all the way to the fucking end. I mean, that's kind of funny. I'm gonna go ahead and do some tunneling. Just a little bit. Oh. Stonks. I don't know if any of you know, Amazonian, the streamer. But anytime you can spend a small amount of Magic the Gathering Arena gold to get more, she tweets it and she writes stonks, and it's just habitized me. Just to, like, say stonks every time there's, like, free value. Alright, there's a lot of dirt here. I don't need the Chamber of Mirrors. High above the clocks. That's another one. You know, Chamber of Mirrors is something that I want to think about. I don't think this is the ideal. But the third key was the third key is high up above all the clocks. Now, one of those rooms is the den, and I have a theory that if you get the electromagnet, I can slurp a key down. But the Chamber of Mirrors is much more of a puzzly room, and I actually solved the Chamber of Mirrors, ascended up above it, and you're in this high area, but I wonder if this is the area, because you can actually see in here, there's a clock here, 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 and here. We're going to draft a secret tunnel, though. YDNA, I am hearing a little bit of distortion on my end, but more often... Okay. Shit. These dead ends really are. I could freezer it as well. I never wind up picking this thing, but I know there's a puzzle in here somewhere. Could really use a shovel, huh? Leaked on guy with the 5 gifties! God, Draxus, you jerk! Alright, keep on tunneling. Alright. Give me something else, dude. Yeah, I use another key. Who cares? All right. Well, I mean, this is just a fucking disaster. This run. Okay, let's keep. We're gonna keep going. Oh, whoops. What do you see? Oh, God. Finding these keys is really difficult for me. Alright, I may as well use the key. Oh my God. Get me out of this game. Alright, it's okay. Alright, we're trying to ride around in a moment. Now, what we can do is we can find a broken lever, we can open it up, and I can go straight to room 46, okay? And if I get a shovel, oh, I'm coming back to my tunnels to dig, baby. What puzzle game makes you howl with laughter at the possibilities? This is easily top 5 game of all time for me. Easily. It's so perfect. Oh my God, I hate this game. Oh my God, this is so bad. Alright, I mean, a casino is actually not what I need. I mean, it might be time to freeze the accounts, you know. What's the maximum wager? All right, we'll see. You know, if I can freeze the accounts, I do want to freeze the accounts. But if I can't freeze the accounts, okay. Archives. We need a coat. We need a coat check. Dead ends are more common today. Dude, who's ready? Are you ready? Okay, well, I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna go this way. Lower probability of there being locks. Okay. Okay. Okay, red room's more likely today. Okay. Okay. That's fine. You know what? This is a little bit like a tunnel. Why would we not? Why not? Let's get a chapel. Oh. I can't believe that they would tax the rich like that. That's so mean. I mean... Well... Alright, well, you know, we're not totally in hell. We do get one more shot at this. And what we would love is the freezer or the coat check. Okay? What's it gonna be? What's behind this mysterious archive floor plan? It's a closet. Hey, I can re-roll. That's really good news. Oh, look at this. I got this coin purse. What does a coin purse do? Yeah, we can dig for shit. Oh, that's so thrilling. Well, I think I'm gonna call it a day. I'm gonna call it. All right. Fam says, is it okay to post a spoiler for a thing that can no longer happen? I would prefer not. I would prefer not. And I greatly appreciate you asking. And the reason I say I prefer not is I just don't know what that means. I don't know if you're saying Sean has missed a major plot event, or whether it's just a small, minor mechanical thing that was there. Like, I don't really know how to think about it. Dude, if you can do something for 50 days, you can definitely do it for 51. 51's a great number. Because 51 is not a prime number, but it feels like it's a prime number. It's divisible by 17. It always got me. Messing says, why restart without digging? Did resources not matter? Yeah, there was no way to open up a door. There were no more doors. Can't wait to go to school. Alright, let me see here. The old one says 5 plus 1 equals 6. That's oftentimes true. Far I've been at school, I've gone through 8 full classes and learned everything. I like my resources early and often. Just as a brief review for my wonderful friends at home, here's the studio additions that I've added. Kennel, vestibule, casino, classroom. Found the mechanarium, the tunnel, and the conservatory. It's the outer rooms that I've seen. Atlanta Mazuma says, have you ever studied the idea of there being infinite prime numbers? As a math major, that really messed with me. Yeah, it's one of the few inductive proofs that I like. Because the proof of... I mean, it's inductive-ish, I guess I should say. It's not literal induction, but... the proof of there's infinitely many primes is you assume that there are a finite number of primes. And then what happens is you hit a contradiction. May as well start school early. And the contradiction is that you can come up with a number that is a new prime. So again, if you have a finite amount of primes, you can come up with a new prime that is none of the existing primes. Which means if you ever come up with a finite number, you can always produce one more prime, which therefore means that there are an infinite number of primes, which is just it's just so cool. I know all these colors. This is the Arch Aries flag. It is yellow. This is the Costa Rica flag. It is orange. This is the flag of Iraja. And it is correctly purple. Okay, so what is our goal right now? I mean, for me, it's all about resources. So I want to redraw because I'd like to curve to the right somehow. Not like that. Like, any of these are fine. Pantry, that's perfect. So I got to the 8th room and thought I was done, and then it's just like, you now need to take an exam. And I was like, bleh. You draw new floor plans while drafting in this room. So here's the thing. I think that a dining room is possibly ideal. We need to be quite careful not to get too many classrooms here. We want to have a lot of potential to retraverse. You know, I need to start tracking where some of my chess pieces are, just so I can find out if there's any duplicates. So this is one of these examples where part of me wants to get the classroom, but I think that that's wrong. I think that I should get the bedroom closet, because I want the classrooms more out here where I can leverage the ability to draft more aggressively in there. Gem and key is kind of what the doctor ordered. Is there any chess piece in here? Yeah, I think classroom is great here. Bedroom here is good too. Oh, I'm going to do classroom. I love school too much. Any other items on the desks? Yeah, this is... Blue is addition, yellow is subtraction, pink is multiplication, purple is division, and you just do the operations left to right. I see. So this is like good redraw. You know, I actually think this is a good classroom, because then I can get a really ideal thing on the other side. Yo, Gleeked On guy, I don't know if you're still here. Just wanted to once again say a warm thanks to you for the wonderful little support. The wonderful little support. Absolutely wonderful. I need to memorize this periodic table. Whatever. PokeLM says happy blueprints to you, Sean. Hey, thanks, PokeLM. It's a treat to be here. Commissary might actually be terrific. There's often gems in the commissary. This is not a bad position, because I have a lot of wiggle room there. Yeah, I need to get more resources. I think I might even fall all the way back. Yeah, there's a lot of gems. Terrific. Damn you. I don't know what I expect. Huh. What do I think about doing this? This is a risk, but this does very concretely give me the one resource that I really feel like I want to have a lot on. But this gives me another passage. I'm just going to do this. I'm actually not going to go in here yet. I'm going to conserve my steps. So Zaylarina says, hey, Day9, I'm a freelance designer waiting for emails back from 3 clients before I continue any work. I know they're all going to email me back at the same time, and I will have deluge of work ahead of me, which is fine. We need to pass the time while you are in a painful standby waiting for your next step in a project. I just do another project for myself. I just keep filling time. I mean, I'm not bad at chilling and waiting. I'm good at doing something else. Also, this is one of the reasons why I like hobbies that are very brain-intensive. I know I sound a little bit like a douchebag when I say that, but more precisely what I mean is that, like, playing Dota. I'm not good at Dota. I'm not, like, an awesome Dota player, but it consumes a lot of my brain. And therefore, I feel like it really allows me to not think about other stuff that I'm maybe stressed about. That's rough, but you know what? It is what it is. This is Costa Rica. It has a heart-shaped, or it has like a, heart-shaped flag, basically. This is Morajai. It has an arch-shaped flag. This is Vera. It has a weird, sideways White House-looking ass flag. Nuance, even though it bows inward, it has an outward bowing diamond flag. Iraja is next to Nuance. And it has the hourglass. This is formerly Orinda Aries, but it's Fen Aries now. It has the pentagon, but when it was Orinda Aries, it had the keyhole shape. This is Arch Aries, and you can see this keyhole shape up there. So we'd love a sort of split. I mean, not the dark room, that's for sure. With 6 redraws, I can definitely get something better. The Den! We get the Den! It's Den! I wonder if the clock that's in room 46 changes, and then I need to come back to here. Workshop, potentially terrific. Can't really do anything. Oh, a battery, you say. And the battery is like an actual activator for one of the puzzles that I want to solve, which is if you get a compass and a battery pack, you can get an electromagnet, and maybe that can slurp the key from above in this room. I think I'm going to do the billiard room. It's just good resources, and in a literal sense, it does have puzzles, so we're going to do that. I knew it. It's a lot of food. A lot of food today. Alright, so this is +7, so we click 7. This is +7 + 8, which is 15. This is -10, which is 5. 5 times 4 is 20. Ooh, nice. Alright, so this is 8. We're going to do 8, and we're going to multiply it by 8 to get 64. Once we have 64, what we're going to do is we're going to subtract 20 to get 44. We divide it by 11 to remain at 4. So we're going to add 3. We're going to multiply it by 2 to get 6. And we're going to add 10 to get 16. I just can't be stopped. How many red envelopes Sean found? 3. I have found 4, 7, and 8 are the numbers that I have found. 2 keys. Good enough for me. Those are exactly the kind of resources that we need when we're going deep in class. I think I'm going to do the corridor because I want to be conserving my keys, and they're going to start getting a little bit locky. Now, don't forget, I do have the library over here, and I've been managing my steps to make sure that in case I need to snake all the way back through here, we can do that. All right, so some of y'all said that Sean missed a key. This is why you gotta not spoil. This is why I need you to not, because even if I missed it, it's okay for me to miss it. You know, it's okay for me to miss it. It's okay for me to miss it. I want to emphasize. No spoilers, no backseating. If I make a mistake, I make a mistake. And this is an example of something where Even though that turned out to be correct, I wasted 6 steps. West Wing Hall could be excellent. I think that we do the West Wing Hall. Much as I am eager to do the classroom stuff, I kind of got into a really weird snarl there. Okay. What does the silver key do again? I will use the silver key. I don't have a shovel, do I? Conference room is what I'm going to do, because now I can get some more high-value rooms. Any itemsies on the table? Okay, let's go down. My preference is to fill in. Well, we have stonks. This doesn't point the correct way, so I'll stonks it. Good amount of dirt in this game right now. Oh, the file cabinet, but dude, the drawing room is perfect for us. Coat check in the archives. I'm being really careful because I used to get so excited about going to school in this game that I would just slam my way through. And then be completely screwed because I didn't have enough resources. I mean, literally, I think the walk-in closet is like the best possible thing to slam here. More steps. Very good. Running shoes for more steps with my circuitous route. Gems. Oh my god. This couldn't have been... This is like the perfect set of things. And I need to keep track of these pieces a little bit more. We only have the literal bedroom. And it looks like we're going to be able to work our way up this way as well. No, there's more than enough of those. I don't really want any of these. I'm going to go ahead and redraw. Well, that just like turbo sucks, but passageway is going to be what I'm going to select. And I have 2 passageways in my drafting pool, which makes me very happy. Okay. I'm going to do the coat check. I'm going to get one of my things, because again, if we get the archives, we're a very happy camper. I mean, it's a spare room in the kennel. I guess I'm going to get the kennel. Hello. Hello. Oh. 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 What does that mean? Wish I had a magnifying glass. Alright, they seem reasonably taken care of in there. I mean, security's pretty good. Nook does get me more keys, though. And I have access to this side. I think I am going to get the Nook. I'm surprised I have not encountered that many locks in general. And I'm concerned about the number of locks I'm going to be encountering. Yep. This is still acceptable to me. Spend a gem to potentially get a lot more resources really deep in the game. And we've just gotten done with Dorcas. That was the greatest of all time. That was insane, dude. Rorak, you need to play this game immediately. It is... I would even say it's edging its way to, like, the #1 position in my games of all time list. I don't literally think it'll be #1. I hate these rooms, though. This is a tough one, because I don't have a lot of keys. I still want to go to school. I think I have to just choose the secret passage. This is just, it just has to be this. So that's good. This is tough. I think I'm going to do green thumb. Use the key. Let's go to school. Courtyard. Very good. Stonks. Now, the thing that I very much... Yo! This is really good news. This is really, really good news. Yeah, I think my #1 games of all time is probably... The ones that are always in my head rotating is Dark Souls 1, Elden Ring, and Blueprints. Other ones that are also right up there, like just underneath, would be Castlevania Symphony of the Night, Guardian Heroes on the Sega Saturn, and Fallout 1 and 2. That shovel find was insane. Yes, classroom, yes. Because the dining room is also open. And we have running shoes. And we have a sleep mask. So if we can work our way back this way, get all the way back to... Where did I put my dining room? Oh, it's all the way over there. Fuck me. Okay, well, maybe I can tunnel my way back down. But dude, the shovel with the kennel is insane. Patio. trying to think of literally what I even want. Do I really want to spend 2 gems? I get 8 redraws. I just think this is not exactly what I'm looking for. Gallery we already solved. I mean, what do I want more than just a room that I can walk through, huh? I think it's just what I want. And here's what's very strange to me. There is... I forgot that I got the gem, so that was just incredible. Presumably we'll unlock room 8. This is the one that's super interesting to me. But I don't know what room 8 is. Actually, wait. What? So if I get a locked door and I put in the key for room 8, oh my holy shit, I hope. Oh my god. Work. Pool's obviously a good one. So in a weird way, we hope that... Let's see here. Probably East Wing Hall's really good. Okay, so here's my logic. Secret Garden Key only works when you are west facing at the edge and you put it in. Or it might work if you're just on the west side. Fuck. Like stomping my feet like a gromper. Classroom is terrific. No. This is a classroom run. How many clubs do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This will be number 6. And I do want to do this at bare minimum to get this. And I'll tell you what the correct answers are. Yeah, Prince Learson. There it is. Not Leeson, Learson. General Teskin was the first ruler. This is named after King Orus. Read about that in the library. That city in Fen Ares is named after a historical figure. It's actually on the map in 2nd grade. How many sons did the 4th king of Rindia have? Well, he had 3 children, but with 2 sons. How long did the War of the 5th Era last? It lasted 22 years. Which realm did not ally with Fen Ares during the war? It surprised me, but it was Araja, the nation to the south. What flag was forbidden to be flown at full staff after the war? The Black Flag. The Black Flag of Orinda. Orinda Ares. And by the way, actual backseat question, is it Orinda Ares or Orindia Ares? Thought it was Orinda. Orinda. Okay, I was right. Dude, I'm the greatest of all time. Key 8, get in there! Oh, it never fits! It's like me when I put on my pants. Interesting indeed. I am low on keys. but I have my shovel. So I can purchase one key. I'm counting. Just give me a moment. Okay. Now, I'm going to walk nice and slow because there are a number of dirt piles that we've walked past. We've constructed a kennel, which means that if we ever dig in a room, it unlocks all the adjacent doors. We have enough gems. It's locking that we're concerned about. And we also have enough space up here, because this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need 7, 8, and an exam room. Now, don't forget that we've also crafted the dining room. And in the dining room, we have a meal waiting for us. How was that satisfying ding-a-ling-a-ling that you heard? There's a rook in the nook, because it rhymes. There is a observatory, which observes the night. There is a knight in there. This is a good dog, so I'll pet it. That's not a rhyme, it's just something that's true. Where's my keys, baby? What a good dog. I'm gonna pet you too. You're such a good dog. Yeah, I'm gonna pet you. Come here. Alright, apparently I have small-ass arms. It's fine. Now, we're here. I am actually going to do what looks like... Oh, wait, I can go this way. And then down... around like this to get to the dining room, and you might go, that seems like a long way, but in the entrance hall are 2 chests that I can break through. So we go to the conference room. And I mean, I have the map in my head, but I'm still so scared. Oh, wait, no. We go into here. We're gonna... Okay. Helps a little bit. Yes! Now we go out. Now we turn. So we need to go this way. But... this is okay to do. Because there was not dirt in here? Oh my god. Who am I if I can't trust my own memory? But we get another bonus 2 from entering this, and then another bonus 5, because we have that. Sleep mask. So now we're going to go through the hallway to the entrance hall. 2 crates are here. Running shoes, let us run. That's wild. Alright, sure. And I believe that there's dirt in the storeroom. Alright, I can't see it. I'm not willing to take a step. Going this way, and up, and over to the dining room. Oh, when I fly over the table, if you have an aquarium, now I'm going to have dinner. I don't think there's any adjacent bedrooms to get +5 here. Alright, this is a big door. This is a big door, man. The ideal is a classroom, so I can redraft 9 times to get this thing up. 9. Okay. And we know this. This symbol means square. This symbol amazingly means reverse the numbers. Insane. 1 squiggle is round to the closest 1. So this would be 22 is the correct answer. This is round to the nearest 10. 3 lines is round to the nearest 100. And I believe that you do the operations in order. So this would be, like this is 2, or 3 minus 2. Sorry. 3 times 2 is 6, and then you square it is 36. So this is 59.6. You add that because it's blue. You then round it to the nearest hundreds, which of course is 100. Then you're going to subtract 59.6, which leads to 40.4. Round to the nearest 1 is 40. God, I want to go to school so bad. Show me the classroom. 11 redraws. Show me that classroom. Okay, now before we go into this classroom, the next classroom is... It is 8th grade, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, this is where you learn Arajan. And I will tell you that on the left is it's Aj and Ja, which means first and last. Ma and Am, which means small and large. And there's something in the middle. Of and Vo, which means towards and away from. There's Nev and Ven, which means new and old. I feel like there was one more. Oh, yeah. El and Le, which means me or without me. We also know that Ol means you. Then in the other side, from top to bottom, I don't really remember. Oh, yeah, it's lore is word. And it's like tray is tree. We know east is et from the other writings. Oh, God. Are is future, day is day, night is night. I'm missing one. It's fine. Oh, Hugh is house and Yate is gate. Fuck! Loon is water. Shit! Missing a lot of them. Hugh house. Yeah, this one I got. And the reason we know it's Ul is that this is Ul teach. Can you teach me? Ul teach. Ul is you, and El is me. And Algebra means hello, which is like, Ajlor. Aj meaning first, lore, word, first word. Hello, first word. Okay. Okay, is there an exam room? Oh, shit. I'm going to do the music room right now because my theory was that the 7th key would be on the 7th rank. This is the 7th rank. Gonna do this. This fucking game. Alright, I mean, keys are still good. All that work. Shit. Perfect music to end on. That's all right. This was a complicated run. And there's one other thing that I actually want to see really fast here. Can I just go back to this classroom and is there an exam over here? What items can be in here? I had no idea you could get items in here. Huh. Well, we're not going to get any of those things, so, you know, call it a day. Oh my god. Dude, I knew I should have re-rolled 11 times for it, but that's fine. I knew I should have. Some weird runs to start with. Trying to remember the exact verbiage on the poem. The seventh is major if drafted quite late. I think I got it right. I think that is correct. I think it's just maybe some RNG. Hovel I've had a lot of success with, but what would we be trying to do with the hovel? Actually, shelter. I'm going to do a shelter because what I am now going to do. And I'm suddenly going, are there items down here? Yeah, I guess there's always this gem. Are there other items? This is number 4, right? No, this is number 7. Courtney. And I also want to kind of remember... This is what's crazy to me, is that there's this micro sieverts. I think that's what those symbols are. Alright. So we chose the Red Room 1 because now, for this specific run, I'm trying to do coat check and radiation. You know, the reason why I adore that loss so much is that in that lost state, it felt like there was a decision that I made that caused the end. And I like that. Secret puzzle. Alright, plus 14 is 14. Okay, so this is plus 3, plus 1 is 4, squared is 16. 16 divided by 8 is 2, plus 2 is 4, multiplied by 5 is 20. Interesting. So I assume it means you square after you multiply. Let's see if that works. This is plus 10. Divided by 10 is 1. Multiplied by 4 is 4. 4 times 1 is 4. 4 squared is 16, plus 1 is 17. This is actually helpful because we can get to the last room. If we get all the way to the end, we can just get the crown and keep drafting our way in. Courtyard seems like a great choice here, right? Stonks? And a hammer. Love to see it. The perfect run. Perfect run. Now we're looking for the archive. I would like 1 file cabinet key, please. Drawing room or one of my 2 favorites. I feel like I don't need the drawing room right now. I think it's parlor or den. Parlor. It's my favorite. What does node-free run mean? It means I'm not physically writing any information down. I'm just remembering everything. And by remembering everything, I mean forgetting a good amount and re-remembering it. There are 2 false statements. A box with a false statement is empty. This box is empty. Ooh! Okay, there are 2 false statements. Suppose that this is true, then immediately these are false. Box with false. A box with a false statement is empty. This box is empty. If this were false, it means the gems would be in this box. But that would be a contradiction. Because then this is a box that is false. This is a box with a false statement that is empty. We just established that this needs to be false, but then it would be true. So that means this statement is false. There are 2 false statements. Incorrect. There is 1 false statement and 2 true statements. Which means these other ones both have to be true. Box with a false statement is empty. That's true. This box is empty. That's true. What? Oh, wait. A box with a false statement is empty, so that's empty. This box is empty, so that's true, so it's in this one. Oh, geez. Sorry. My brain melted for a moment. I freaked out. I really panicked because I can't stop winning. Spare room. Closet. Don't care. Doesn't matter to me. So now this entire side is dead to me, and I can traverse the rest comfortably. Do a hallway. Not the best spot for it, but you know, what can you do? A boudoir or a nook? A nook is good. A nook has a rook. So one of the things I also want to do is get the armory with a lot of money and get some of those items. So the first 3 are blocked, but we also have a den, so I'll get the den. Bedroom's fine. Whenever you draft another green room, 2 will sprout here. That's actually a pretty good spot for it. Do we want to do that? Get more gems. Archive. Yeah, that could be helpful. I'm going to go ahead and get the indoor nursery. We're not going to enter into it to conserve space. I believe this is now a green room. It's no longer a bedroom. Commissary, I think, is generally good, but I think that because I have the bonus, I'm going to get this. I think that making sure that I have lots of spaces. Sheltered. Greater chance finding green rooms. Literally perfect. Literally perfect. Because now I just generated 2 gems behind me. Yeah, this is like a max resource run. So what else can we do in addition to doing the archives? Workshop is a potentially interesting thing, so I'm just going to do this. Really? Sledgehammer, broken lever, and battery is the other one that I need now. Alright, so we have a couple things going on in this run. Oops. She's ready to key, please. I'm a huge fan of the Observatory, as long as I don't get Draxust. Eladar, Lord of the Burning Legion. Let's see what happens. Green rooms are more likely to contain special flowers today. No way. Dude, we have, like, infinite gems. We have so many gems. So, obviously this is an amazing pick, and I'm actually going to go tunnel down. What we're looking for right now is the archive. That would make us so happy. Commissary is also very acceptable. We have money to spare. What do I actually want? Probably a shovel, because green rooms are more likely today. Actually, I'm just going to do all this. I don't have any bedrooms. I also want to save money in case we hit the armory, so I'm going to save money. A little concerned about how many damn keys I keep running into. But again, I'm not worried about this. We're going to have infinite gems. Dude, and as an example of infinite gems... Look at this. There's 2 gems. Those are currently sitting in the nursery. But if I keycard system it... Jesus. It's a lot of locked rooms. I'm actually a little concerned. We're out of keys, you know? Go all the way back home. Let me do this. Keep saying we're going to have infinite gems, and it keeps not quite happening. Test 205, atmospheric pressure. This is... What? Small chest units for each bedroom you draft after your second. While drafting, if you draw a drawing room floor plan. Small chest to the entrance. It's definitely going to be at a small chest to the entrance, but which one? I'm going to do this. Dude, look at this one. 6 successful triggers. That was an insane run. This is another one that I'm curious about because it says heating and cooling curves. This is test 205 to atmospheric pressure, 93 kPa in Mount Holly freezer. How do I get the freezer to heat up? I think the next time I get a freezer that's not this run, I just need to run it. Weirdly, this is the one I'm going to do. I don't really want to do this one. Obviously, I'm not going to do the lavatory. Any dirt? Anyone see any dirt? No? Because I still got my shovel. So now I got to work my way back up, and I'm going to go west, maybe? Yeah, I should go west. I should go west from here. Okay. I think I am just going to get the boiler room. Alright, what's happening on this north side? Okay. I'll do this. I feel like I need to go back somehow. Yeah, I'm gonna go down this way. Still hunting for the archives, but right now it's a little bit about resources. It's got to be this one, huh? It is Mary Matthew Epson was born to Lady Clara Epson and Simon H. Sinclair. In this hospital at 4:05 a.m. Tuesday, 22nd day of January in the 6th era, 1958. Sarah of East Reddington Hospital certified the information above is true, verified by its duly authorized officer, the Fen Aries Registrar of Persons. Lily Rizian Rose and Sarah Drivian. Huh. Oh, 122, huh? Interesting. Actual backseat question. What's the owner of this mansion that we're in? I always say Baron Sinclair. No, not me. No, the former owner. The guy that made this fucking hellhole of puzzles. Herbert Sinclair. That's right. my mate Herb. Yeah. So a lot of these 8 dates crack 8 safes. This is a date 0122. Because I know that in here, February 22nd was a notable date. February 22nd. Wow, we did it. So I guess through here. What do you know? Can I actually do this? Did I get very, very lucky? Did I just get very lucky? I want to see something. Because my assumption is that I needed to power up the furnace. Oh, give me a break, dude. Shit. Damn it. Okay. So, here's what I'm looking at. I actually think I need to make there be no power in here. It's a genuine question. Are there any switches? I never figured out power and how it works. Yeah, so let me... There's a couple different kinds of power. You can get a control room box where you can flip power on, like, the gymnasium, on the dark room. There was another one, the garage. So you can adjust the power in there. And that is one thing that's going through my head. Maybe I can shut the power off here. But alas, no, I cannot. So there's a letter right there. And so there's 3 theories I have now of how to turn this off, but one of them just got deleted, and I think I'm mentally deleting the other one. So here, the boiler room can power rooms that have these transference ducts, whatever the fuck they're called. So I thought maybe if I pumped it into here, it might overheat and blow up or something like that, but obviously it's not doing anything, so I think this is wrong. But the other one was, hey, what if we turn on the furnace and pump power to the furnace, maybe that will do something awesome. I don't think that's it either, because you can see that there's no other vents. So the only thing I can think of is in the shelter room, is there a way to increase the radiation in here to allow me to proceed that way? I don't know. And there's two other things that I want to check in terms of functionality. See, this can draw power through. This can power the laboratory. Yeah, I may as well do this. What? I mean, this is insane. Closure of Rin is probably going to be what I do. Oh my god. These... Now, for those of you who don't recognize, these are the ones that are in the chapel. Oh my god, he's number 8. I'm going to do Rinna because, like... Test 205. Let's do this. Here's another possibility. This is why I was kind of like, huh, maybe this is what we're going to do now. So I can send power right through security, which will then pump power this way, and there is no power duct up there. Oops, I crossed through. So this has power now. Where's test 205? I wonder if we can get a key code for test 205. And melt it. This is kind of like what my furnace theory was, but maybe it's there. Okay, so there was this other thing where it's press 3 after 9 that we did. Now, can I adjust this again? Now I have some thoughts. Still the same. I have one other idea. See if there's just some way to get more. Alright. Oop. Steps. Very cool. Very, very cool. So this is good because I have the sleep mask. No, I don't. I didn't buy the sleep mask. Extremely cool. So this is something that I really, really badly want to try. God, I really want this to be true. Really want this to be true. Alright, I can always go to the courtyard to get more shit. I am wondering if that experiment increases the Geiger counter in some way. Okay. Often spiked by experiments conducted in Mount Holly's laboratory. Oh, so they'll immediately unlock? Huh. What would power this down? Okay. Calling it a day. And I'm actually going to run to the restroom real fast. So there's a couple things kicking around in my brain right now. Couple things kicking around. Obviously, class. I want to go to school really badly, and I think I have a better strategy for doing it. But how do I get the freezer to lose power? Maybe there's an experiment that I can learn about. Maybe in the library there's something. Alright. I'll be right back. So last thing to do, the chess puzzle, the armory. I'll be right back and use the restroom. Oh, I'm muted. Hello. Sorry, I'm bad at my job. Ooh, and I come to a spray from our wonderful modding team. Love to see it. Just to be safe. Thanks, Phantom. Thanks, Phantom Berries. You're goated. School. Oh, there it is. Got it in one. All right, let's check for an item. Is there any item here? No, there's some dirt. Herbie. All right, so this is the run where we go to school. School is one. January 22nd is another date. 0122. We can use that to open a safe. How do we get an experiment to increase the radiation levels to make all the doors unlocked? I don't necessarily even think that that is the goal. The biggest one is how do I get the freezer to melt? Obviously, we can get the freezer to melt somehow. And I think it's by turning off the power somehow. May as well start with my favorite thing in the whole wide world. This puzzle. The blue box contains the gems. The statement on the blue box is true. A box with a false statement contains the gems. Love this one. All right, let's go through it. The blue box contains the gems. And this is the statement on the blue box is true. I'm going to start with this one because this is a reference to another statement's truth value. The statement on the blue box is true. Suppose that this is a true statement. Immediately we know that this is true and this is false, right? Because there has to be a false one. If this is true, then this is true. A box with a false statement contains gems. That's true. The blue box contains gems. That's false. So there's no contradiction here. It would be in here. What if this is false? The statement on the blue box is false. Box with a false statement contains the gem. That's false. Box with a true statement contains the gems. This has to be true. That's a contradiction. I'm just going to do that one more time. The statement on the blue box is true. If this is a false statement, I know that this is a false box, and the other one is a false box, which makes this a true box. The true box, the blue box, contains the gems, right? This would be the truth statement. This statement says, a box with a false statement contains the gems. We know this is false. A box with a true statement contains a gem, but that directly contradicts with the other thing that I said. Therefore, that's not the correct path. Therefore, this is a true statement. The statement on the blue box is true. A box with a false statement contains gems. That's true. This one is false. Blue box contains gems. It's false. It's in here. I don't want... Yeah, I'm focused on going to school this run. This is my school run. In these early ranks, we just wish to collect resources. This is a really good little resource run in the corner. Oh, in the archive run, I didn't check anything back into the code check. No! It's fine. I learned the date. Plus 20 is 20. Plus 20, excuse me, plus 10 minus 8 is 2. Plus 4 minus 4 is 0. Times 13 is 0. Plus 1 is 1. All right, minus 4 is negative 4. Plus 5 is 1. 1 times 11 is 11. That's a kind of weird puzzle. Give me the card. Storeroom might literally be just the most perfect thing ever, but the conservatory is dope. I'm laser focused. I got my eye on the prize. I think, again, I do not want the classroom yet. It can give us steps, but I think I just want resources right now. I'm just trying to go to school. Just trying to go to school. I'm trying to be cool and go to school, baby. This I am actually okay with doing. Look for anything on any of the desks. Okay, the den. Totally a perfect place for it. Yeah, Dark. The conservatory, I now understand and appreciate its amazingness, because you can really start bending the game to your whims. So, I am going to get the classroom. I do want to start looking at the laboratory more. We're literally just trying to complete school. Indoor nursery, huh? I'm terrified of getting a bad draw on the entrance hall. I'm going to do a corridor. I'm going to make it unlocked. If this goes to a classroom, I will pick classroom and I will draft like crazy. Great, classroom it is. Commissary's neat, but the classroom lets me redraft a bunch of times. I was in 4th grade, I see. Don't want any of these. Redraw it. I think the drawing room is actually totally okay here. Any goods? Any goods? Any goods? No, no, no. Okay. Shall go back down south. I don't want to start burning my gems. I'm really worried about running low on gems. Normally some good stuff in here. Again, I'm going to stay laser focused. This is a classroom run. Dirt. Always dirt. It's a really good pickup. We only have those 2 exits, but I think this is... Oh, shit. Shovel me timbers. Yeah, I've been getting really lucky with shovels lately. Now, as I'm going through this, I'm going a little fast, but I want to remind you that I'm doing blueprints till the end of the year, outside of our usual, mostly walking streams. And, of course, end of year AMA will be happening. The most number of classrooms I've had, Drewstar, is 8 twice. Oh, the whole continent is called, or the whole realm is Orindia, and this is Orinda Ares. So the other one is like Moravia? Moravian. Wait a dang minute. So see how there's the... It says 1... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But what are these things being referenced? Are these the great regions? Is this indicative of the... Because right away I see the 46 here, from room 46. And it reminds me of those pins that you put up. Interesting. Yeah, and by the way, here is the beautiful fen right in the middle. There's us, and there's Oris. Okay. What am I doing? Commissary. Ooh, part of me is just like, I should just get this commissary, man. I can buy my way back into the video game. The hallway just has more outs. I think the way that we lose is if we just get locked. I'm not messing around. We're doing the run. We're here for school. I'm not messing around. Here for school, feeling cool. Get to 5th grade, we get to eat an apple. For those of you that are new and are watching me do this for the first time, I know I'm kind of going at warp speed. Don't mind me. I really want to redraw for like a crisscross room. Pool is okay. I think we can do better than a pool. I want an entrance on top and left is what I'm looking for. Secret tunnel. Yeah, I'm doing this. Part of the reason I'm doing this is that I have the shovel. There's lots of dirt in here. Lockpick and metal detector, huh. There's also coin purse and rabbit's foot. I'm gonna do it one more. To the left, left one time, left turn one time, security. Okay. My god, I can't believe the tunneling worked. And I have a key card, so I can go right over to here. And I can set it to high. During a blackout, for example. What would cause a blackout? Oh, I love it. I love seeing you. I think this is correct, but I'm actually worried about this decision. We're a little low on keys, though. But here's my argument for why I think it's reasonable. I get access to this, so I can do some digging. Holy, I'm so lucky. Alright. This is okay. We have 4 keys left. Huh. Garage is not bad. Three, four, five, six. What do I even want? I'm trying to think of something that's better than the garage. I mean, that's pretty good. But I'm going to make myself redraw, because why would I not? Oh, okay, that's just better. Strictly better. Yeah, this is what I want. Okay, here we go. This was a big... This was bad. This was bad news bears. Wow. I can't believe how trash that was. I'm going to do the gift shop just to try to tunnel more southward for more resources. Reconstruction. Okay. I am much more worried about running out of resources right now. Feel smart. Thought the greenhouse couldn't even be on this side. Alright. I'm gonna do this because it will have gems in it. And I want resources. Also has, because that's from the Observatory. I don't think I have the broken lever. I'm like low as hell on items. All right. I swear, the resource management minigame in Blueprints is like my favorite thing on earth. I love it, I love it, I love it. I can't get enough of it, of it, of it. Don't need the West Wing Hall. Don't really need the code check. It's a reasonable risk. Actual backseat question. This music, which part, which room did I go into to get this soundtrack? Observatory. Ah, nice. Where's my mud? There's only 2 mud in here? There's only 2 muds? What? Now, I'm doing it, I don't care. So this I'm doing because it should have. It doesn't? Oh, there it is. Oh, thank God. Anything else around? Classroom one time. Oh my goodness. 9. I am doing this. I am going to do this for 2 reasons. First, I can get more gems in the commissary. Balls. Absolute balls. Well, maybe this will be locked. Really good news. Actually, fantastic news. Oh! Alright. Hey. More than worth it, then. Okay, that's good. Do I go in or do I go down to the commissary first? Lose 8 steps. Okay. Have you done all the puzzles in the classrooms you found so far? Every single one? All right, we have 15 redraws for the final exam. I don't even know what I'm looking for. Is there an exam? I don't even know. I've never known what I'm looking for. Can I take my exam in the office? I mean, the study is obviously not where you go to take an exam. It's where you go to study. By the way, I fortunately haven't been spoiled, but I want to note that I'm seeing mods delete messages and whatnot. Friendos, we don't want any spoilers over here. Okay. What? Okay, I literally, I don't know if it's an exam room. I don't know if it's a classroom. I have no idea. But the thing is that we're going to go talk to my good pal, Alzara. I suck at school, man. I'm fucking dog shit at school. I want to go to school, man. Just wanted to go to school.
And as it was foretold.
All right, now I really want to pay attention to this.
Awakened at the sound of a dropping coin.
Sounds quiet.
You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future.
Just show me where the classroom is. I see a classroom just out of reach.
Faintly in the mist, I see a figure. A statue cradled in a courtyard of sentinel stone. You will find yourself one day wandering these paths, walking in the footsteps of the past.
I've wanted to get access to the back of the manor.
And waiting, searching for a shadow that will never be cast, longing for the day to end, the hours to pass. What you have heard here has
Do I need to wait somewhere for 12:15?
by the great Alzara until the dawn of the following day. I will have nothing.
There's this old puzzle game called Braid that blew everyone's fucking mind when it came out. And there's a set of secrets that you need to try to find that are sort of like the mega achievement secrets. And there's a cloud that you can jump and you can barely land on. And the cloud moves at like 1 pixel every 10 minutes. So if you just stay on the cloud and you walk away from your computer for like 4 hours and come back, then you're all the way at the right side of the level and you can jump over and get the achievement. So it would not surprise me if I needed to wait until like 12:15, just literally just wait all day for something to happen. All right, school one time. I got my last key. Are we joking me? This fucking game. Can't believe I didn't succeed at school. It's crazy to me. It's insane to me. All right. Well, I'm going to go outside. A red room, please. Can you believe that? Now, I will say, there's a little tiny spoiler that I'm going to allow. But I want to point this out. Many of you are going, oh my god, what are the odds? That's so rare. That sucks so much. Oh my god, that's so unlucky, etc., 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 etc. Yeah, can't penetrate a bush, huh? Could have chosen my words better. I could have chosen better words. I could have chosen better words. I agree with you. But those are the words that came out, and they are the words that I'm going to stand by. Oh, I forgot about this. Ajlor. Praxis. Do I have the workshop somewhere here? One oh one oh oh. I haven't gone outside the manor in some time. I mean, it's so clear that you can just open this somehow. Stuff around here. So many theories. Fuck, man. I just want to graduate school. So this is another one where I'm interested in, like, maybe making a tool that can smash this down somehow. And I'm pretty sure I do what I needed to do here. I believe. I think. Calling it a day. Ah. The call says, hey everyone, after watching PC Gaming Show today, it seemed like Day9 was less involved in it. It's kind of Frankie all the time on the screen. Nothing offensive. What's your status on the show now? Frankie does the winter ones. Me, Mika, and Frankie do the summer ones. Because the I'm in America, the summer PC Gaming Show is filmed in America. The winter one is filmed in UK, where she lives. Okay. And it's kind of always been that way. I either do 0 or 1 segments for the PC Gaming Show. Winter. PC Gaming Show Most Wanted. Yeah. The oh my god, so unlucky. Oh my god, Dane, I can't believe you got that. Yeah, that's an example of a type of spoiler because, like, hey, I'm clueless. I have no idea what could possibly be notable. So I never go into the trading post. Let's give this a shot. You know, I haven't opened up this in a while. Was... What was even the goal of this? I think you can make it like this. Yeah, I don't remember what the color is supposed to be on the end. I already solved that puzzle. I haven't been here in a while. There's a way to make them like all white or something. So what are you trying to do today? I'm actually curious if there's a way to, like, actually fully cut power to the manor somehow in the utility closet. What do I even want to do on this run? I'm going to go back to room 46. It's another one. I'm a little low on wants. I'm a little low. Oh, the Observatory. Hey, gymnasium. It's totally fine. Already depowered it, so if it has no power and you walk in, does nothing to you. Commissary. Quite contrary. So I'm only going to get items that do stuff. Now, with the magnifying glass, we have the opportunity to find the Queen's chambers. I'll do a little puzzle. Alright, this is 8. 2 times 8 is 16, minus 15 is 1. Alright, these cancel out. Times 0 is 0, plus 10 is 10. Ah, I see. So this would be plus 4. Minus 8? 4 squared is 16. Alright. Alright. Well. This is actually going to be pretty funny, because now all I need to do is I need to turn that back on. Let's turn that back on! Oh, there was the... Yeah, there was the puzzle. Oh, this is coming back to me. What was the order of that? It's anyone that you touch becomes white, correct? Yeah. Okay. That's going to be my next thing in the library. It's a really good draw. All right. I only have one exit? All right. Well, this is the game. What? I thought that if I manually kept it on, I'd be all right. Can't believe it. I mean, it's close enough. I may as well, huh? So I already found... Oh, there's a broken lever. Nice. Okay, so broken lever gives us the opportunity to maybe get a hammer to make a tool. It's just a lot of disparate threads here. Darkroom is one that I feel like I might want to investigate a little bit more aggressively. But I'm not sure. Corridor, tunnel deep, baby. Happened last run. We rolled 16 times for what I thought would be the exam room and just didn't get it, so what can you do? Workshop is something that we want, so that's good to have that. Coin purse, cool. Okay. Alright, that was our fastest day yet. And that's literally going to be the end. Because I need to leave. I got a plane to catch, baby. I'm going out of town this weekend. Damn. I'm playing all next week. I ain't going anywhere. We're playing all next damn week. You lovely darlings. I'm going to go ahead and save and quit. Bid you farewell. I just want to graduate from school. I just want to graduate from school, man. Just want to graduate from school.